Dumbo. Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling circus, there lived a little elephant named Dumbo. He was not an ordinary elephant. Dumbo had big ears that made him different from all the other elephants. While the other elephants trumpeted and pranced, Dumbo felt out of place. However, he didn't mind too much because he had dreams as vast as the sky. One starry night, Dumbo sat alone, gazing at the twinkling lights of the circus. His heart ached with longing. Timothy, a clever mouse who lived in the circus, noticed Dumbo's sadness and approached him. "What troubles you?" Timothy asked with concern. Dumbo sighed deeply. "I wish I could fly like the birds. Then maybe everyone would see how special I am." Timothy's eyes sparkled with an idea. "Perhaps your ears are wings waiting to soar," he whispered excitedly. With those words, Timothy hatched a plan to help Dumbo discover his true potential. The next day, Timothy encouraged Dumbo to climb to the highest platform in the circus tent. With a deep breath, Dumbo spread his ears wide for the crowd below to see. As he prepared to leap, the audience gasped in awe at the sight of the little elephant with enormous ears. With Timothy cheering him on, Dumbo flapped his ears tentatively at first, but then with growing confidence. To Dumbo's amazement, he began to lift off the ground. The crowd erupted into cheers as he soared higher and higher into the sky. The wind rushed beneath his ears as he danced among the clouds, feeling free and exhilarated. This moment transformed everything for Dumbo. His big ears were no longer a source of shame, but a symbol of bravery and uniqueness. From that day on, Dumbo became the star of the circus. He inspired others to embrace their differences and reach for their dreams. Every night, as he looked up at the stars twinkling above, he remembered how Timothy had shown him that dreams could take flight. As years passed, Dumbo continued to amaze audiences. His once derided ears became a source of admiration and wonder. However, despite his newfound fame and success, Dumbo missed his mother terribly. His greatest wish was to be reunited with his mother. Mrs. Jumbo was locked in a cage because she fiercely protected her son Dumbo, who was being teased and ridiculed in the circus. When she reacted to the bullying, she was deemed mad and separated from Dumbo. The next day, Dumbo was put in the clown act to perform in the circus. Being a clown made Dumbo sad. The other clowns teased him, and Dumbo felt lonelier than ever. To cheer up Dumbo, Timothy said to Dumbo, "We'll go and see your mother." Dumbo and his mother were overjoyed to see each other. Mrs. Jumbo put her trunk through the bars of her cage and cuddled her son, singing a lullaby. But all too soon, it was time for Dumbo to go. That night, Dumbo dreamed he was a star, flying through the air. The next morning, when Dumbo and Timothy opened their eyes, they saw a group of crows looking at them. They were high up in a tree. Timothy and Dumbo wondered how they had gotten there. One of the crows joked, "Maybe you flew up." Timothy said, "Dumbo, you flew. Your ears, they're perfect wings." The little elephant was surprised that he couldn't really fly. Timothy told Dumbo to believe in himself. One of the crows gave Timothy an ordinary feather and whispered, "Use the magic feather." Holding the feather in his trunk, Dumbo soared from the edge of a cliff, and he flew. That same night at the circus, Dumbo stood at the top of a building. He didn't feel frightened. Now that he had the magic feather, he knew he could fly down safely. Just as the little elephant leaped into the air, he dropped the feather, and Dumbo began to fall. Timothy cried, "Open those ears! You can fly! You can!" Dumbo took a deep breath and began to flap his ears as quickly as he could. Suddenly, Dumbo was flying. He didn't need that feather at all. The ringmaster was amazed. He watched Dumbo swoop from the building and soar past the cheering crowds. Dumbo was a star. Then long, Dumbo was famous all around the world, just as Timothy said he would be. The crowd flocked to the circus to see Dumbo the amazing flying elephant. The ringmaster released Dumbo's mother and gave her a special train car of her own, and Dumbo and his mother were very happy to be reunited. Dumbo was no longer seen as an oddity. He was celebrated for who he was, a unique creature with extraordinary abilities. Even those who once laughed at him now looked upon him with respect and admiration. And so, with courage and friendship by his side, Dumbo's dreams soared beyond the circus tent, touching the hearts of all who dared to dream. Thank you. Subscribe the channel and stay tuned for more interesting stories.